Hey guys, this is Trish. This is my first Broadcasms video blog. It's been 3 years since I've posted anything online. I've been laying low for a little while, and the last time I was here, I was under Trish's dish. So please bear with me. It's my first night back in the ring, but I'm going to take a swing at it and give it the best I've got. So tonight is Friday evening, heading into the Canadian Thanksgiving long weekend. This weekend is very significant for me. It was 18 years ago on Thanksgiving Day that I lost my father to depression. The reason I bring this up is because I'm an advocate for mental health, and I don't focus on the mental illness, I focus on mental health. Any of you who know me, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, know me as pretty positive, very focused on finding the little miracles in every day. But it wasn't always like that. After I lost my father, I went into a very deep depression. I moved myself across the country, and not even a place where I could speak the language. I moved to Montreal, and I tried to submerge myself into the culture to try and avoid the pain that I was feeling from losing my father. However, wherever you go, there you are. And I found myself in my deepest, darkest moments, and I was passive suicidal. I wanted to die. I didn't want to take my life, I just didn't want to live anymore. And it was only in those moments that I began to understand what it must have been like for my father. In struggling with his pain and finding a way to get out of that darkness. Now, I'm not trying to be somber. This is the exact opposite, actually. It takes a lot of work to pull yourself out of those moments when you feel like you just can't go on. And this morning I was having a conversation with a friend of mine via text message. And I wanted to say something to him about moving forward and moving on. And my phone did this autocorrect thing. Usually it gets me into a lot of trouble, but this time it gave me a little bit of a revelation. And the revelation was in the autocorrect itself. I went to type moving forward, and it came up living forward. And that's so important when you're dealing with someone who is in the throes of their depression and in the throes of their anxiety. And I say in the throes because I don't like to focus on the word suffering. It is painful, but then we stay in that energy if we focus on the word suffering. This is so important when you're talking with people that are in those moments of their depression and anxiety. It's really hard to get out of that spot that where you're feeling stuck and you can't get on with your life. And it's hard to explain to people who don't understand. Unless you've been there, it's not get off your ass and go outside. It's not stop. What are you thinking about? Why are you getting so worked up about stuff? And with PTSD, that's another sign of, it's another part of mental health. PTSD, it's in the past, get over it. It doesn't work that way, people. It is not that easy. You're probably asking, why am I sharing this with you? Why am I telling you a little bit about my story? And it's because part of removing the stigma of mental health issues is talking about it. We can't remove the stigma, we can't help people understand, and we can't open ourselves up to understanding if we don't talk about it. Suicide is real. Depression is real. Anxiety is real. PTSD. These are all things. These are all things that people suffer from every single day. Schizophrenia, the list goes on. Did you know that there are 9 different types of depression? 9. And that's only scratching the surface. We need to focus on helping each other, reaching out, identifying and understanding and recognizing when is the time to connect with that person. I lost my father 18 years ago. It changed my life. It changed the trajectory of my life. And part of that was to advocate for mental health. You're not alone. Nobody's alone. We're never alone. We often feel like we are, but I promise you we're not. I'm here for you. Other people that have been there are there for you also. I don't know where else to go with this. It's just a start. This is my start. And I want to point out that I'm grateful that I'm still here and you're still here. I'm grateful for you. So many of you touch my life every single day and you have no clue. You have no idea. Little comments on Facebook, a little text message here and there. These are all beautiful little miracles that you send me. And that's what I'm grateful for this Thanksgiving. And that's what I focus on. So until next time, thank you for listening. My first blog back in the ring. And who knows what the next topic will be. Love y'all. Happy Thanksgiving.